How can I tell if I'm actually rich? Exploring the subjectivity of wealth and richness in America. Determining whether or not you are considered rich can be a subjective and uncomfortable topic. However, it is something that many people have wondered about at some point in their lives. According to Schwab's 2022 Modern Wealth Survey, the average American believes that being rich means having a net worth of $2.2 million. However, it is important to note that wealth does not have a universal definition. Just as beauty is in the eye of the beholder, being rich depends on your personal definition and circumstances. While the survey suggests that $2.2 million is the average American's perception of being rich, it is important to consider other factors as well. For example, statistics show that the top 2% of the United States population has a net worth of about $2.4 million, while the top 5% wealthiest Americans have a net worth of just over $1 million. Survey reveals Americans prioritize values over wealth in the workplace. This means that only about 2% of the population possesses enough wealth to meet the current definition of being rich. However, feelings about wealth go beyond dollar figures. The survey also indicated that over half of the country's workforce would be willing to take a lower pay for employment with a company that aligns with their values. Additionally, almost 90% of employees want fulfillment from their work and orient their careers around their beliefs. This suggests that while Americans have a defined dollar number for being rich, they also prioritize their principles and values in the workplace, sometimes even taking a pay cut to work for a company that resonates with their ideals. Furthermore, being financially comfortable can also be seen as being wealthy. Participants in the survey reported that a net worth of $774,000 or more means being comfortable. Factors to consider in determining wealth and financial stability. Therefore, what it means to become wealthy can vary depending on your lifestyle and financial priorities. So, how can you determine if you are rich? While the dollar amount regarding wealth is subjective, there are several factors you can consider. Firstly, being able to save is a crucial aspect of accumulating wealth. Spending less than you earn and depositing surplus income into savings or investment accounts can help increase your net worth over time. Financial habits such as budgeting and setting goals are essential to becoming wealthy, regardless of the dollar amount you have in mind. Living below your means is another important factor. Many Americans go through life living paycheck to paycheck, which can be stressful and unsustainable. By cutting expenses and creating room in your budget to save money and pay for necessities, you can improve your financial situation and increase your wealth. Being able to afford the things you want is also a sign of wealth. Building wealth. Setting financial goals, motivation, and retirement planning. Setting financial goals and meeting them requires wealth-building habits. Whether it's a new car or a dream vacation, being financially capable of accomplishing your short and long-term goals is a positive indicator. Your motivation and vision for your life are also important factors. Your ideal life might involve running your own business or getting out of debt. Whatever your vision may be, having one and being motivated to achieve it is fundamental to becoming wealthy. Greed alone is not sufficient fuel for making tough financial decisions. Preparing for retirement is another aspect of wealth. While it can be challenging to determine how much you need to save for retirement, setting a goal and starting to save early is crucial. Being on the path to afford the retirement you want is a sign of wealth. Lastly, it is important to view money as a tool rather than an enemy. Financial struggles can create the perception that money is the problem, but it is actually the means to a better life. Building financial freedom. Steps to becoming debt-free and achieving your financial goals. Avoiding the topic of money will only keep you from becoming debt-free. By setting small goals and taking steps towards financial freedom, you can build a brighter future. Ultimately, being rich is subjective and can vary depending on individual circumstances and priorities. While the average American may perceive being rich as having a net worth of $2.2 million, it is important to consider other factors such as financial habits, living below your means, being able to afford what you want, having a vision for your life, preparing for retirement, and viewing money as a tool. By focusing on these aspects, you can work towards building wealth and achieving your financial goals. As always, do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel, All Things Money, to see more content like this.